Hello? Hello? Hey, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sikia bro, unaweza ukaendelea. Tunaona watu bado hawajajoin wengi.
Okay, fine. I know you guys have already got some introduction on OSM, and today I want to introduce to you guys about ID editor. So I'll be introducing to you some of the stuff that we use, the ID editor, how we can use it, and how we can use an ID editor to do mapping. I'm going to share my screen with you so that you guys can see. Okay. Okay. No, sorry. Okay, we're going to see the introduction to OpenStreetMap and ID editor. I know Geoffrey and Shabani already passed you guys through the introduction of OpenStreetMap. So an ID editor is a web browser that help to add features of the map, or is very helpful when you are doing mapping by using a computer or laptop. So what you must have in order for you to access a browser of ID editor, you must have OSM account. So I'm assuming everyone has got an OSM account. So if we all have an OSM account, let's go back to open. If we all have an OSM account, we can all go to our OSM account, and I can show you how we can access an AD editor. When you see on the left hand side of your account, when you when you log in into an account, OSM account, there edit at their history, and by using ID editor, you have to see there is an edit with ID. So today we are going to try to edit an AD editor. Okay, so sorry. So when you click to edit by ID editor, this is what will be displayed on your map. In that sense, it means that you're already on the interface of ID editor browser. So you can see these features. There are features that are already edited. And if you see the right-hand side, there are a few icons that you can use. There is a zoom in icon here, and there is a zoom out, and there is a location. There's nothing for us to do with that. And there is a direction, and there is a background setting. When you click a background setting, you will see there are different kind of background. There is a Bing aerial image, there is Israel world imagery, and there is Israel world imagery, and there is Mapbox satellite, there is Maxa Premium. So there are so many different of the image that you can select. Let's assume, so if right now my Maxa Premium imagery is selected, but if I want maybe to use a Bing, I can choose a Bing, and you will see my background will change to Bing. If I want to choose OpenStreetMap standard, if I select that, you will see the background of the image is changing. Okay. So since I can see here many of the area here are already mapped. So the thing that I have to do to select, so that I can select I can select the area, and I'm going to search for something which in the tasking manager. There get the project which you can map and select it, which project you can contribute. So I'm going to show you how you can do that on Hot Tasking Manager. Hot Tasking Manager, like this. So here is a Hot Tasking Manager. So you can see like we have a login and sign up. So if you have, if you already have the OpenStreetMap, you are going to just you're going to log in, and you're going to grant an access for your. So you're going to link the tasking manager and OpenStreetMap are going to be linked up. When you are already in the tasking manager, you can see there is a tasking manager. There is the detail of a person who is in the siting manager. there is explore project, there's the OpenStreetMap. So we are going to explore the project that you really want to map. Let's say if you explore, or if you're searching for the project that you could map or you can map, since most of us, since most of us are, we are going to search for projects that are for all beginners. So since we are just beginning, and which project for right now, I'm more concerned about the FGM project. So I'm going to search for FGM project. So there's an examples of the project that as a beginner you can contribute and you can try to map. So I can see here we have Tanzania. We have a missing building and roads, ID editor, rapid. Let's say I'm going to try which project, which one. Which one? Let me take this for beginner. Okay, it's gonna take a time to load. Okay, now I'm going to read some instruction before I start mapping the area. So I see, like, what does this project need? Okay, I'm going to create contribute. Okay. Before proceeding, they told me to use the digital globe imagery. It should load automatically. They tell me to please to trace the building from the satellite image. Many task square will not be having building. This is okay. So you have to read the instruction before you proceed with what? Or doing a mapping. So after reading some instruction, I'm going to select my editor here as ID editor. Seem like this area, most of the tasks here are already mapped. I have to go back for explore of the project because most of the project there are already mapped. So I have to go back for the project for beginner. Okay, searching for a beginner. Beginner, this one. Okay, let's give it a time. Okay, contribute. ID. I'm going to wait for the instruction to be. So here the instruction is like, please use Maxa Premium image. Please trace road and building from the satellite image. All highways should. So before you start mapping the area, you have to read some instruction. These are the instructions that give you a guideline as a mapper or a beginner mapper to start map the area. I'm going to select my editor as an AD editor, and here you can see if you view, there is already one project that is already locked. I think this is the project that I select, and now I'm going to start mapping the task by using ID editor. So let's see how am I going to start mapping that project. Okay. So you see the area with the pink color is the area that I'm supposed to, this is the area that I'm supposed to map, and I'm not supposed to go outside of this square, the pink one. So what I have to do, I have to start looking for buildings on this area here. I have to zoom. You have to zoom by scrolling your mouse, center of the mouse. You'll have to zoom. You have to zoom to the level that you will be able to see. Okay, so how am I going to start? How do I map this building? Let's say this is the building that I want to map. So if you want to, if you see up here, there is a point, there is a line, and there is an area. So when you're going to map a building by using AD editor, you will have to select an area. So I will click an area and I will try to trace this building. I will click that center and I will click this corner. I will click to this corner. I will double click to this. Okay, so I've already traced my building and I will select the feature is building. And the building, yes, this is the building. So if you see my trace is not quite square already when I draw it. So I will click Q to square my my trace. After that, I will place enter. That means I've already mapped this place. So after doing that, my building is already traced, and you will see here there is what? There is one item that is already edited, and I will have to save it. I will click save, and it will give me this detail like the change set comment. I'm mapping this project, this, and this hashtag, and I will click on the upload to upload my mapped feature. So that's how I've managed to map a building by using ID editor. I can see here the mapper that mapped this area. The area is not really. I'm going to change this later, but let's go further to another area. I can show you how to map. I'm still mapping. I'm still mapping the building here. Again, I'm taking this and I'm starting drawing a line from this end, from this corner, and then at the end, I'm double clicking. Then I've finished. And then I'm going to select a building, and then I'm going to place Q to square my features. And then from there, you can see it's already saved. So I have to upload my edited feature. So that means that I am mapping the buildings. Okay. Going again, I've already mapped like 2 building already. So you can see how easy and simple to map by using an AD editor. Okay, now I'm going to show you. You can see here, these are like a round house. How can you map this area, the round one? You are also taking the area feature here, and you draw like a polygon, a triangle here, and then you double click, and then you place no, sorry. You select a building, and then you place O, and then it'll be like a cycle. So that's how you map. The cycle building. So here you click, you save, and then you upload. Okay. Again, I'm going to repeat the same thing on mapping the circular building. Here again, I can see here is a circular building. I'm taking the area. I'm clicking the area, and then I'm going to draw a triangle here, double click, and then I'm selecting this as a building, and then I'm placing all, and then it changed to this. They're telling me there is 2 points in a building and very close. It's there. I think I messed up. I have to merge this point to be a single point, I guess. I think, yes. Oh, let's say I have to merge this. Yeah, there are two like, okay, no way. Sorry. Sorry. I have to undo, yes. Then I have to save, and then I have to upload. So that's how you can map the circular building. I'm going to show you another one, how to map, how to map circular building. Another one, is this a circular? Let's look for another circular shape for building. Here is another one. Area again, I'm drawing my triangle here, double click here, pop. I'm selecting building. After selecting building, then place all, then it's turned to this shape, and then, okay, then I'm saving again. Yes, I'm uploading it. That's how you can map buildings on an ID editor. And then I'm going to show you how you can map line. We see how can you map the line. Let's see. Let's see where are the roads. Let's see the road. The road to map. Oh, I see here. Sorry, let's searching for the road. Oh, it's look like most of the road are mapped on the area, but I have to find a way to show you how you can map this area. Okay, it's look like road already mapped. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's try this. Oh God. Let's try this. I feel like this one is proceeding. So since most of the area already mapped, I'm going to show you guys how you can map this. Which one? Okay. Which one? Let's say this one. Is there a road here? I see like there is a road. Yes, but it's a path. It's not a road. It's like there is an area here. This is an open place. I think like the road is coming from this direction to this direction. So if I want to map a road, this one, maybe example of this one, I'm going to take a line. This is a line, I'm selecting it, and I'm going to start from here, and I'm going to hold it from here to here to here to here. But where does this road taking me? This is just an example. So maybe let's say it's taking me to this place. I'm double clicking it at this end, and I'm going to, I think this is not a main road. So here's the option of the things that the road represent. Actually, this is taken from the main road up to this area. So that's a path actually. It's the path to help you reach the place. So, so if that's a path, if you know its name and everything, you can fill it here. But if you don't have those details, you can just let it go and you can save it. So again, you can see here is the part that we add. Okay. So I mean, so sorry, the place, the road of this place, most of the road are mapped. So it's kind of tricky to show you how to draw, but actually it's the simplest way to do that. If you see the linear feature, if you see the road and you want to map it, actually, if you want to map the linear feature, is you have to select this a line. I'm going to show you an example again, and you have to draw like, you know, connection of nodes, right? Connection of nodes to follow that road. So what you have, sorry, follow it. And after that, if the end, you have to double click. See, after double click, that's if it's a major road or a minor one. So you have to choose how does this road look like. So if it's a major road, it has to, is it a secondary, is it a tertiary, is it a minor one? So to really select one. If it's a minor road, is it, each of those roads, we classify them as a minor and classified. So if I select this one connected to a minor or unclassified road, you've drawn that. I was just showing you how you can erode and give it the attribute information. But I'm going to delete this one because, okay, I'm going to delete this. I have to delete this one. I'm going to delete it. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to select this, and I'm going to delete. Sorry. No way. Okay. So I'm going to delete the feature. Okay. So that's how I've deleted the feature. Okay, so you guys, after I've mapped those area, if I complete can see here on these features that are not with if you find that aren't really aligned with image like Maxa of this, you see here, this is a good example. So what you have to do, you have to select this and hold it. Okay, you have to hold this, you have to move into this location, and also you have to you have to now rotate a bit in this way, so you see it's aligned. And also you can select this also and right click and then select a move, and you're going to move this, and again right click, select rotation, you rotate it a bit, again you move a bit closer, just like that. So you are, and again this one, right click, you select and right click, and then you move just like this. And if you see, like, it has to rotate a bit, just like this. You see here, you have edited just like you modify like 3 features, and then here you have to map this, double click, select building, place queue, check everything is yes, okay, the building, yes, okay. And then I upload my features. So that is how you can map features like linear features by using line. You can map a building features or polygon features by using area edit. So, and also I've showed you how you can map the circular features like those buildings that are on in our villages. Yeah, another one you see here, this is not well aligned, so you have to select it. After you select it, you have to right click, and then you select a move, and then you move it to align well with the building, background building from the Maxa. And you have to right click it. If you need rotate, you have to rotate it a bit to really fit that. And you see also this one, you have to select it, and you have to right click, and then you have to move it to align completely with this. If it's also need some rotation, you have to select it and you have to rotate a bit. If you see the building is hit, you have to move a little bit closer, and this you have to move it to a closer detail like that, and you have to place Q. Okay, I see now. I've done it, and now I have to save and upload. Sorry. So that's how I can map my features by using ID editor, and we learn how to map the line features and area features. And here I have to fulfill my work here. See, is this task completely mapped? I would say no. Okay, because I've not mapped all the area around the place. If you completed to map the whole area, you have to check yes. But here I put a comment. I say I mapped buildings and road by what? Maxa Premium Imager. So you give the information to a person who will validate this plot. But if you mark no, it means some mapper, someone else will also try to map the area. And then I say, I submit. Okay, now I've showed you guys how you can map, how you can do mapping by using ID editor. Is there any question? Okay, I can hear the Yusuf Selele ask a question. If there are two buildings adjoined together, so you may compare in a same square in your selection. Yusuf, can you speak? Can you unmute yourself and speak so that we can understand what you mean? Because I don't get what you really mean here. Can you speak? I mean, can you unmute yourself and speak?
Okay, my question is, if there is two buildings in a same place, the buildings that are joined together, so during your selection, you may combine those two buildings in one square, or each building can have its selection.
Hey, hello. Naomba utanirekebisha kama sijaelewa swali lako vizuri. Mimi nilichoelewa, labda unauliza kwamba kama una building mbili ambazo zime joined, utadraw nani moja au utazijoin hizo building mbili, ndivyo unapomaanisha? Hello?
Hello. Yani namaanisha hivi, tujalie kwa uswahilini mfano, yani kuna nyumba ambazo zimegandana gandana, sawa? Kwa hiyo during, yani ukiview image ya satellite, unaweza ukaona mbona kama ni building mbili, kwa sababu ya ile mgandano, kumbe ni building moja. Ushaona? Kwa hiyo ndio nauliza, in case kuna building zimegandana, yani ziko mbili kwa tatu, alafu ukaamua kuzijoin zile building, kwa sababu kwa kuwa hizi tatu kwa tunavyoonekana hapa ni building, au utaangalia wewe kwa muono wako
Yusufu, asante kwa swali. Ukiwa unaangalia ile unaweza ukweli, kuna baadhi ya nyumba ambazo unaweza ukaona kama building asija joined, lakini pale inaonyesha building nyingi, si ndio? So as a mapper you have to, inatakiwa uwe na decision, make decision pale. Kama building iko kwenye fence na kuna kuna separate buildings, you have to map them as separate buildings. But kama building inakupa shida lakini ipo kwenye fence alafu iko very close, you cannot, uwezi ukasema kwamba hii building inawezekana imejoin hivi au imejoin hivi. I suggest you map that as a one building, kwa sababu sometime inakuwa na challenge kuweza kudistinguish some building. Unaweza ikawa na changamoto kudistinguish kwamba ziko joined au azipo joined. So you have some time to use your common sense, your brain, and making a right point decision unapokuwa na draw hizo. Kuna cases ambazo tutaziona za kuweza kujoin building, tutaenda kuangalia pia, lakini naona muda wetu pia unatutupa mkono kidogo. Ningependa pia kupata maswali mawili matatu kwa training hii ya leo na presentation ya leo, kwa sababu kikubwa ambacho nilikuwa nazungumzia leo ni introduction ya kuweza kufanya mapping kwa kutumia ID editor, na vile vile jinsi ya kuweza kutumia tasking manager kuweza kufanya exploration ya project ambazo unataka kucontribute. So from there, I hope you guys mmepata kitu ambacho naweza mkafanya, naweza mkawa comfortable now kwamba unaweza kumap kwa kutumia ID editor. Mind you, with some practice utaweza kufanya vizuri sana. So tunajua kwamba tuna training is Monday na Tuesday. So guys, I'm going to share with you some assignment ili tuweze kufanya some practice ya kufanya mapping kwa kutumia ID editor. You have to go to tasking manager and you have to search for project there za Tanzania Development Trust, uangalie uweze kuzimap kwa kutumia ID editor. So that will be our assignment, and we are going to unapokuwa una map, ushare link ya kazi ambayo umemap, alafu nitaenda kuangalia mapping zenu mlizofanya. We together? Yes, hii recording naweza mkaipata vizuri kabisa. Lakini kama nilivyosema, we are going to try to map by using an AD editor, and we have to search for Tanzania Development Trust project za beginners mappers ili tuende sawa. Is there any question? Is there any question?
Is it possible for somebody who contribute the task now to share the link?
Yeah, actually, if you mapped, if you mapped the area in a tasking manager, you can share the link of the place that you map here. If you can see my screen here, there's a task list. You can copy this link. Okay. Oh, let me show you. I want to map the area, and I'm going to use maybe that. Let me show you how you can share that link. Map a task. Okay. So see here. If I say if let's say I want to map this area and I want to share my link, you can and I want to see where you mapped, you can just copy this link here and you can send it maybe via WhatsApp group or you can even send this to my email. I can view this and I can tell you if what you have done is quite correct or if you are wrong. So we have to do some practical work, and we will see on Monday. We will try to overview, or Sunday I will try to pass over the project, and then I will give you the feedback. And on Monday we will proceed with our session.
Thank you.
You are welcome. If there is any question or comment, I want to thank you all guys for listening to me and taking your time to be with me up to this time. And if you have any question or if you have any suggestion, you can share with me or with us through the WhatsApp group. And I'm going to share with you the material that we've used today through your emails or through the WhatsApp group, so that everyone can have the hard copy, soft copy of the material. Anything somebody want to say or any comment, you're welcome.
Kaka Kasunga.
Yes.
Naona kuna swali hapo kutoka kwa Muhammad Mshimba. Nauliza kwamba unaweza kumap sehemu yoyote au kuna restriction huwezi kumap kila project unayoiona? Issue kubwa ni kwamba kipindi tunafanya mapping inategemea. Kuna project ambao kwa mfano Kaka Kasunga hapa ametuelezea vizuri zaidi kwamba kuna partition, unaweza ukaingia kwenye hizi hot task manager kuweza kuchukua task ya kumap. Lakini pia kipindi tunafundishana kwenye session ya nyuma niliwaambia kwamba unaweza ukamap pia hata hii eneo lako ambalo kama halijawa mapped unaweza ukamap, ila uwe familiar na hilo eneo. Kwa hiyo unaweza ukamap sehemu yote ambayo upo familiar nayo, lakini pia unaweza ukamap hata sehemu ambapo haupo familiar nayo. Kwa hiyo ni choice yako tu. Asante. Na nadhani nitakuwa nimekujibu Mohamed.
Okay. Asante pia Shabani kwa ku make that clarification. But for the case of this training, in order for us to track a little bit of your work, I would suggest to map the Tanzania Development Trust Project ambazo ziko za FGM. Pale kwenye tasking manager nimeonyesha jinsi ya kufanya exploration maeneo ya kumap. Sure, you can map the area, but for this case, please, can we try to all map on the Tanzania Development Project is all beginners mapper, so that we can monitor what you are doing and try to correct what you have done. Kama kuna comment na question, please, can we?
Naona hiyo ipo clear. Watu sikilize kama wana comment yoyote. Pia unaweza uka-unmute mtu yoyote. Kama hakuna swali, na inabidi nitakurudishia mic Kaka Kasunga uweze kuendelea.
Okay, nice. I guess we left like 7 minutes. That's why niliona kwamba kwa sababu my target was like sharing with you guys about an AD editor and how to link how tasking manager with your account and starting selecting some project for doing some mapping. And I've already said that map Tanzania Development Trust Project is all beginners ambazo ziko kwenye FGM, so tunazisort kwa FGM. Kwa hiyo kama nipo clear kwa hapo, nashukuru sana mmeweza kunisikiliza na nimeweza kufanikisha kitu ambacho nilikuwa nataka kupresent leo kwa kila mmoja. Na kama mmeelewa, mjaribu kwenda kufanya practical ya hizo kazi ili Jumamosi na Jumapili nijaribu kuzipitia na Jumatatu tunapokutana tuendelee na kitu kingine kipya. Nashukuruni sana kwa kunisikiliza.